with head coach Scott Nagy as the Salukis fall here tonight by the final score 70-57 over the UIC Flames. Coach Nagy's comments are brought to you by Sam C. Mitchell and Associates. And Coach Nagy, what really was the message that you had for your group after this one you felt was really the biggest decider in the game?
Nothing to say. I think the things that I would say now would be probably inappropriate, and so there's just nothing to say. We just, Mayo did most talking, so I didn't say a whole lot. It's just clear and I've talked about this before, just us being able to handle success, and we embarrassed ourselves tonight. They did to us what we did to Belmont.
Coach, the offensive rebounds were very lopsided. You guys have been in so many big games throughout this year where rebounding was a big factor. Did that surprise you in terms of the lopsided?
No, we talked the two main factors we talked about were rebounding and turnovers. And you look what we did in the first half. We knew that they had the highest rebound rate in the league, and we knew we had to take care of the ball. We had 11 turnovers at halftime, shooting 41%. They were shooting. I've never seen a team shooting 28% and up 10. That's how bad we were.
Coach, I know it was an area that we talked a lot about throughout the game, and it was an area that you knew would be important in terms of being aggressive. That was a team that their foul rate is really high. They love getting to the free throw line, and
they had 8 fouls tonight. Yeah. We were everything we don't want to be. We were tonight, and it was embarrassing, And at least it was to me. I don't know. I got to have a check with our guys if that bothers them. Those are the kind of things I think it does. But at some point, you don't let those things happen, and we just wasted the win that we had at Belmont. We just wasted it.
Coach, I know you said obviously Damian, he did most of the talking. We'll talk to him post-game, and it was a Herculean effort for him in the second half because he tried to get some good mojo to go your team's way.
Yeah, he was one of the few guys that didn't play nervous and scared. And, first half was not really good for anybody. Second half, at least he played.
Coach, obviously you get this weekend off. You'll be back at it next week against Bradley. What you and your team will really focus on here over this break that you get this weekend to get retooled before you're back home next week against Drake?
Yeah, I don't know yet. I'll have to get nice. We have a day off so I can get away from it before I just respond with emotion because I don't want to do that because I would do and say hurtful things that wouldn't really help us where we need to be.
Coach, appreciate the time.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep.
time for our Marion Toyota Player of the Game, which is Damian Mayo Jr. Marion Toyota. We always get our best price right up front. Marion Toyota, best price, best place, better way to buy a car. Damian Mayo tonight for the Saluki, 17 points, 8 of 14 from the floor. Made a huge three in that second half, and 5 assists as well for the Salukis. But not enough tonight. 70-57 is the final. And Mayo, you guys, in terms of preparation for this one, I know coming off a really good road win at Belmont, you guys stacked 2 games in a row. In terms of the preparation in this one, you've seen it. How did you feel in terms of what you expected tonight with how you guys practiced and prepared into this game and how it ultimately came out and transpired?
I mean, first and foremost, I'm just disappointed in our performance. Like, to have those 2 games and trying to build, especially having a rough non-conference, starting conference. We was 0-2, and then 0-3. 0-3, and then these 2 wins. We're trying to get back to, 500, and then for us to come out and expect to win is really disappointing. We got out-rebounded by 12 on the glass. It had 15 offensive rebounds. We had 15 turnovers as well, and that's just not going to do it for us. We fought back in the second half, but when you're not, locked in from the beginning, like Coach Hawk always say, you can lose the game in the first 4 minutes, and I believe like that first half, the way we played, that's when we lost the game.
Damian, there are 2 big factors that have been talked about in your locker room, and certainly talked about on there pregame and days ago. But offensive rebounds, you knew they're the best offensive rebound team. So it was no surprise they're good at it.
Mm-hmm.
Yet when you combine turnovers, those are the 2 factors that determine possession. So a long-winded question is this. You would never agree to play a game or a team and say to a team, look, we'll give you 14 possessions, then we'll play even up from there on. You'd never agree to that.
No.
This game they had 14 more chances. It's simple, and I mean this as you're a senior, you're very mature, and I love the look on your face now. I love it when we win. Do your teammates understand those two parts of the game, how critical they are, and when you're fighting for a championship?
I can't speak for my teammates.
I get you.
Yeah, but if they don't, that's a problem. Like what should be understood as we can't continue to have the same problems and expect different results. So I feel like we have the most turnovers in the league, don't we? We lead the league in turnovers, so that's a major problem. And then just knowing that they was the number 1 offensive rebounding team in the league, and seeing the plays and seeing scouts and just coming out here and putting up this performance is like, it's kind of a slap in the face to us and like disrespectful to the preparation the coaches put in and all that. So as far as the players, I know I try to voice my opinion and tell them like what we need to focus on in and out throughout the game. So we know what we need to do. It's just a matter of us doing it, us putting our big boy pants on, going out there and doing what we need to do to win the game. And today we just didn't do that.
Their defense was impressive. They did a nice job of clogging the arc.
Yeah.
Where were the holes, and what prevented us from getting to that spot?
They played a similar defense to High Point. They forced baseline. Sometimes they switched. Sometimes they doubled the ball. So they really kept us guessing. And I feel like we were just indecisive. Sometimes we made plays. It was like we're trying to make the right play, but it's the wrong play. We're trying to make a pass, but we need to score. We're trying to score, but we need to make a pass. So we was just disconnected overall. And I shout outs to them. They had a great defensive plan. They got us out our rhythm. I feel like if I would compare it, it's like us with Belmont last game. Like we just pressured, forced out, get them out the rhythm, and have their players be players. And we just ultimately didn't make those plays at the end of the day.
When you're in a game like this one, Damian, and look, we're sitting right next to your guys' bench, and you could really feel the energy level. And it was just one of those things where it's like you're trying to get that energy flipped in the building, and you just quite couldn't get over it. But you did everything you could out there on the floor to try to flip it. What are ways is you're out there? I mean, it's whether it's making shots or trying to get defensive stops, like you can feel it too because you're the heartbeat of this team. How do you, when you're in a game like this, try to navigate it? And I know Coach Nagy clearly said, you took that role in the locker room, too, to talk to the guys.
Yeah, I'm disappointed in myself as well. I feel like I came out soft, lackadaisical in the first half. So second half, they challenged me to be the leader I am, and I took that challenge, and I just try to do what I need to do. I'm a senior guard, and with that being said, I have a lot of responsibilities, and I don't ever want to put my teammates in a bad position because I'm not feeling like myself or I'm not doing what I need to do. So whenever it's a chance for me to do the little things or just take on the scoring or guard the best defender, I try to do that to the best of my ability so I can help my teammates out, because at the end of the day, this is a team game, and we all need each other.
Damian, appreciate the time, brother. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you. Appreciate you.
That was Damian Mayo Jr. He's our Marion Toyota player of the game. Final score, UIC wins it 70-57. We'll take a timeout. This is the IBEW Local 702 postgame show, and you're listening to Saluki basketball from Learfield.
Dear Winter, Toyota can't get enough of you, because Toyota's got 25 vehicles with available all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive, and that's more than any other auto brand. From the versatile RAV4 to the Svelte Crown, the sleek Camry all-wheel drive, the Corolla Hybrid all-wheel drive, the rugged Tacoma, the tenacious Tundra, and the spacious Grand Highlander with all-wheel drive to keep you and yours safe. Hey, you bring the action, we'll bring the traction. Toyota, let's go places. Based on manufacturer's websites as of 10/20/25.
Happy New Year from your friends at Giant City Lodge. May 2026 bring great joy, happiness, and success to you and your family. Because winter's in the air, their doors are closed. 3 generations of the Kelly family and staff look forward to welcoming you back this new year. Giant City Lodge is found in the heart of Illinois' most scenic park and will reopen Friday, February 6th. You know the Lodge is reliable and an original Southern Illinois tradition to celebrate the best things in your life. Longtime proud supporters of the Salukis, Giant City Lodge. Go Dogs.
Conveniently located in the heart of Southern Illinois lies Rend Lake Golf Resort, the region's only 27-hole public golf course with 5 sets of tees, expansive greens, driving range, and on-site PGA instruction. Rend Lake Golf Resort is perfect for golfers of all skill levels. Looking for stay-and-play packages? Check out Rend Lake Golf Resort's on-site lodging, condos, and cabins. After your round, relax with friends and family and enjoy a meal on-site at Seasons Restaurant. To learn more, visit us at RendLakeGolfResort.com. Rend Lake Golf Resort, official partner of Saluki Athletics.
Ever seen a Saluki climb a roof? Well, neither have we. But at SI Roofing and Siding, we work just as fast, just as sleek, and just as reliable. From roofing to gutters and premium steel bourne and batten siding, our team makes your home look sharp and stay strong. Based right here in Marion, we're BBB A+ rated and proud to serve Southern Illinois. Don't settle for rough results. Call SI Roofing and Siding today at 618-971-1457 or visit siroofing.net. SI Roofing and Siding, built to run with the big dogs.
SIU has rare dual recognition, one of only 21 universities out of nearly 4,000 nationwide honored by the Carnegie Classification. We are a Research One university, driving innovation and discovery. We are also an opportunity university, opening doors and helping all students succeed. Less than 1% of universities hold both honors, and SIU is the only one serving a rural region. That makes Salukis unique, a community defined by excellence, access, and opportunity. Support the research that changes lives and the scholarships that expand access. Visit siuf.org/give.
No one should have to pay for the damages that result from a personal injury caused by someone else. The partners of Sam C. Mitchell Law, Lance Brown, and Matthew Caraway fight for Southern Illinoisans because they are Southern Illinoisans. For decades, the firm has proven to be a trusted, experienced, and dedicated partner in helping bring justice and personal service to the victims of negligence and intentional wrongdoing. Let the attorneys of Sam C. Mitchell fight for you. For more information, visit scmitchell.com.
This is the IBEW Local 702 postgame show. It's going to be really hard to kind of pick the Vic Koenig offensive play or the offensive play of the game because tonight was a struggle for SIU. 70-57 is the finals. We welcome you back here in the Credit Union 1 Arena. Coach Watson, is there anyone off the top of your head that you can think of that was one you like to pull from? Salukis they were down by as many as 18. They drew as close as 5. But unfortunately, right after they got back within 5, they allowed that three-point play by UIC.
Yeah, that play was by Damian Mayo, the three that with 2:34 on the clock. That was by far the one that really gave Southern a chance. That's the point where it's like you buckle down with your 5 guys and say, hey, we get a stop right here. And instead, they got a back cut on the baseline that led to a three-point play. Actually, it was a 3-point opportunity. Missed the free throw, and then they get the ball back and and get a basket off that. Those were just, from a great play to two bad ones, and unfortunately, but that shot was a tough shot. They had to have it. Makes a two-possession game, and just kind of explains. And it was, how much we appreciate guys like Damian Mayo to come on and visit with us after such a tough loss, and he played a really good game, and he owned it. I mean, he owned the part that he wanted to do even more, but I'm not sure we can get much more out of it than we're getting out of Damian right now.
How was the drive of the game presented by Vic Koenig Chevrolet? Together, let's drive like Saluki basketball. You're going to love the experience of Vic Koenig Chevrolet. I just want to say this before we send it back to Paxton for our last break, and he'll do the scoreboard update, and we'll wrap things up. You and I touched about it at length this week, and it was not, I promise you, it was not whatever you want to say, coach speak or trying to make something out of nothing. I mean, this UIC team has been so close, and they're 0-4. And, look, the facts are what the facts are. Yes, they haven't beaten a Division I team since November, and that doesn't look good. But, man, they have been so close, and give them credit, Coach Watson, for really dictating the tempo of the game, the physicality of the game. They were desperate, and they needed this win, and they got it.
Call that a wounded animal. We used to talk about you're going up against a wounded animal, and man, I'll tell you what, you're playing a team that's that hungry for a win. You better match their physicality, their energy, their urgency, and UIC had it tonight.
They sure did. Well, there's been some interesting scores across the valley, and Paxton Guy will get to those when we come back. This is the IBEW Local 702 postgame show, and you're listening to Saluki Basketball from Learfield.
Ulico Inc., a labor-owned insurance and investment company, is pleased to announce its support of the Egyptian Building and Construction Trades Council at Southern Illinois. Our personal insurance marketplace, Ulico Select, offers insurance products that protect and empower union workers and their families. Our values define us. Wherever union workers work, Ulico Select is on the job. It's for us, all of us. Check us out at ullicoselect.com.
When you have a fully connected life and being offline isn't an option, Extreme is the internet connection you need. Get 1 gig internet with no data caps, Eero Wi-Fi, equipment and security, plus a 2-year price lock. Visit extreme.com for details.
This holiday season, switch to MediaCom and unwrap a 5G phone on us. Get 2 unlimited mobile lines for the price of 1 and enjoy extra savings on a new internet package. Call 844-4FASTER for details.
Situated in the flowing hills and grand terrain of Cape Girardeau, Missouri, a memorable golf experience awaits. It's Dalhousie Golf Club. For over 20 years, Dalhousie has set the standard for golf in Missouri and beyond. Historically voted as the #1 golf experience in the state and serving as host to numerous golf championships, Dalhousie is a special place. A limited number of affordable local, national, and social memberships are presently available. Contact John Oliver at 573-979-2912 to learn how you can become a member of Dalhousie Golf Club. That's John Oliver, 573-979-2912.
Happy New Year from your friends at Giant City Lodge. May 2026 bring great joy, happiness, and success to you and your family. Because winter's in the air, their doors are closed. 3 generations of the Kelly family and staff look forward to welcoming you back this new year. Giant City Lodge is found in the heart of Illinois' most scenic park and will reopen Friday, February 6th. You know the Lodge is reliable and an original Southern Illinois tradition to celebrate the best things in your life. Longtime proud supporters of the Salukis, Giant City Lodge. Go Dogs.
Southern Illinois has a new place to party it up or wind down. Introducing Southpaw Bar and Grill in Murfreesboro. Now open from 10:30 a.m. to 2 a.m. daily. With 22,000 square feet and a full kitchen, they have everything you need to make the most of your lunch, dinner, or night out. Burgers, wings, and barbecue are their specialty. It's the all-new Southpaw Bar and Grill. Check them out on Facebook or find them at the corner of Route 127 and the Ava Blacktop. Southpaw Bar and Grill, the official Saluki Watch Party destination of Murfreesboro.
Life is loud, chaotic, hilarious, and occasionally peaceful. Your life fits you. So why settle for life insurance that fits someone else? At Shelter Insurance, our local agents help you design a personal protection plan backed by award-winning customer service. To get started, find an agent at shelterinsurance.com. We're your shield. We're your shelter. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
Paxton Guy back on the IBEW Local 702 post game. UIC takes this one tonight, 70-57 over the Dogs. Some eye-opening scores around the league. I mean, it is the Missouri Valley, after all. Nothing goes according to plan. Belmont bounces back and wins at Northern Iowa tonight, 78-65. That's the Panthers' first Valley loss of the season. Murray State goes to Evansville and beats them 79-69. Racers 6-0, and the Aces 0-6. Valparaiso holds on and knocks off Illinois State 77-71. Deese with a game-high 28 for the Beacons. That's the Redbirds' first Valley loss. So Murray State all alone atop the Missouri Valley tonight. They're at the half in Peoria, and Bradley is popping Drake 40-19. Of course, we'll see the Bulldogs next Wednesday night at Banterra Center. Top 25, number 5, Purdue. They're on their way to win number 14, 71-58 over Washington. 5 minutes left in that one. Good one on the SEC between ranked clubs. Number 13, Alabama, and number 11, Vanderbilt. 43-43 at the break. Number 4, UConn rallied in overtime to beat Providence, 103-98. Number 3, Iowa State, 70-60 winners over Baylor. Cyclones, 15-0. Couple of historical wins tonight. SEC, Mizzou wins at Kentucky, 73-68. It's the Tigers' first ever win at Rupp Arena. They're 12-3. And how about the Billikens of St. Louis U? They win at VCU for the first time ever, 71-62. 14-1 are the Billikens, and they may crack the top 25 next week. And in JUCO action tonight, Johnny Logan College, they outlasted Lakeland 107-99. Vols get the road dub tonight. Let's wrap things up in Chicago. Here's Luke Martin.
Appreciate you, Paxton. Yeah, that Josh Schertz effect. Sure in full effect now in St. Louis. What a win for the Billikens tonight on the road at VCU. Unfortunately for our beloved Salukis, they come up short here tonight, 70-57. Well, it feels like after we've had a game just about every other day, a little bit of a break now for Saluki basketball. As SIU, they will have this weekend off before they will get back at home next week against the Drake Bulldogs. And really hope to see Saluki Nation there. Again, SIU will tip off against Drake next week on January 14th, 7 o'clock, which means our pregame coverage will begin at 6 o'clock. For the Hall of Famer Rodney Watson, for Paxton Guy back at our network studios, I am Luke Martin saying so long from Chicago. This has been Saluki Basketball from Learfield.
This has been the IBEW Local 702 postgame show. IBEW Local 702. 4,000 men and women proud to support the Salukis. Today's road game radio broadcast has also been driven by SIU Credit Union, helping our members by providing more services, fewer fees, and better rates. Stop by a branch today. The preceding has been a Learfield presentation on the Saluki Sports Network.